Yo, yo, yo! Something to do, streaming. Thought I'd do it. Last day of KVK3. Oh, lucky. Mm, no. Mm, yes. We got so many tabs. Oh, what have we got left to do in KVK? Anything at all? Yet. Where did we finish for everything? Oh no, I only got 2 coins to never use. We finished here, which means we'll get some crap instead of some other crap. We're going to finish 8th, which means we get same as if we finish 5th. Okay, so nothing particularly exciting on that front. Yes, Nangi boy, how are you doing? Well, firstly, how are you doing in yourself, Grootty? What do they want? What do they want? What do the X-Men want? Sorry, I was going to say, how are you doing in the honor push? Let's have a look. Oh, you're there. You're there. Thank God. Oh, geez, this guy did really well, actually. Where did I come? Oof. 34th. I'll take that. You got to push all night. Hey, noob, how you doing, mate? I'm not quite sure what we're going to do today. What is there to do? We have a rogue in the kingdom, but it's not that big a deal. Dabby the Great. Can I get some passports? Thank you in advance. No. Actually, no, I just can't be asked. No, I don't think so. I have no problem with people going, I just can't be asked. I think you've got 2 names. How long's left? So it's 7 hours, right? Yeah, 7 hours. I'm trying to help you out, but you remember how I tried to help you out last time and it didn't go so well. I did loads of forts, but there was still loads left to do. Have you seen in the Alliance mobilization who we're up against? No one particularly difficult. Oh, it said it earlier. Here we go. Yeah, sure. 92, 2952, blah, blah, blah. 3035 main alliance. We'll be fine. We're dead. Yes, Eagle. Eagle, where are you in the honor charts? Why can't I remember how to click things? Where's Eagle? Eagle, here we go. 4th. Happy. He's happy with his lot in life. Oh, that dude in 37 actually chats a load of shite, but he's pretty active as well. Any other people who talk in chat here? Yet. Load of 24 active up here. Oh, good old Queenie. The villain of KVK. What is the thing you actually get? It's the archer thing, right? Archer attack plus 10%. So Eagle, you're in line for 15 heads. This Nangs, you're in line for it as well. But it's better to have than to not have. I would use it, but it doesn't seem that mad. Hey, Zings, how do you have so much time to play this game? That's a very good question, and a question I ask myself regularly while I'm making excuses for not doing the things I'm meant to be doing. Zing, I tell you what, mate, never a truer word is spoken. It does feel like a full-time job, especially when you're playing in multiple accounts and like you're doing the kingdom management side of things. Like sometimes you just sign off to 6 hours and think, that wasn't fun. I've just spent 6 hours of my life not getting paid to basically administrate. I prefer to be working some of the times. Very good question. Oh, KVK Alliance chat was popping off. No, what happened, Nangs? Hey, King Benjamin, thanks for all your lovely comments. Right, Tortoise. The traitor among us. You're no traitor, Tortoise. I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing today. I'm a bit out of it. Defeat barbarians. Okay. Already got the IP. Here we go. Here's what we've got since last time. Oh, I need the ring and the horn. I'm very bad with accoutrements. So they're a long way off. I've got a dagger blueprint, but any good? A dagger any good? Shall I bother with a dagger? Let me know in the comments. Volunteer work's a good way of putting it. Basically, thing like I'm gonna show you. Let me show you something. Crap! I missed my Duke spot in my other kingdom. Oh, they still. Oh, I did see all that, Nang. When they're like, "You're the traitors. You're the traitors." Well, actually, the traitors were 41, but also it's a video game, so it's not that big a deal. Here you go, Zick. I have spent a lot of time on this account. It's free to play. I do videos on it, etc. I enjoy doing it. Have I missed my Duke slot? No, they missed me. So I'm at 15 million power free to play, and I don't really know how anyone can be higher than me. This chap here, Hisoka, 16.8 million power. Actually done some kills, mostly with his farm troops. Oh, no, he tells a lie. He's done a few kills. He's got 321 million resource assistance. I hope it's 0. There we go, resource assistance 0. I'm not giving anything to no one. I don't know how a man can play that much, and I play a lot of rock. So for him, like every time, let's see if he's in chat now. There he is. I think full-time, he's basically got a full-time job. I'm pretty much the same because I do the 2 kingdoms. I occasionally find time in between it to do some work, but I do that begrudgingly and with a great deal of regret. Only game. Hey, Getty Manners. How do you get so much power so fast? I think I've brought it down to like 3 things. First one is being incredibly active. Always make sure your gatherers are doing something, do forts every day, etc., etc. Secondly is push early on to get in the top alliance. The amount of chests you get for being in the top alliance and the rewards you get from the chronicles are just like, it's hard to compete with that. If you're free to play without getting them, yeah, you're gonna get fucked. So they're the main 2, and the third one, which I did have at the tip of my tongue a second ago, farm account. Farm account helps a lot. Tell me a lot. Farm account active, top alliance. You can't go wrong with that. What do you mean? I've begun to reassess my priorities after spending all weekend doing Marauders. There's like, there were loads of interesting things I could have been doing, and instead I was just sitting there, clicking, watching films I didn't want to watch in the background to have something to do. So free to play, yes, I have not spent any money, but the amount of things I could have done with my time, a little bit of regret seeping in. But we're all here. We're all here watching rock, so I guess we're all in a similar boat. It's enjoyable and fun to play. Barbarians, anything else? Oh, that's nice, noob. Are you playing free to play? Or are you putting some dollar bills in? But Zing, you make a very good point. It does feel like a job. In fact, the reason I quit playing rock 2-3 years, no, it was about 2 and a bit years, maybe 18 months ago, I can't remember exactly, was because it was too much of a job. Just every day I would go to work, I'd play a little bit of work, I'd come home from work, I'd log in, Like I didn't enjoy it because I like the fights because I was so busy at work was things I couldn't like. I sometimes couldn't make them. I'd feel bad when I could make them. I didn't do very well because I didn't have much time to play, and I just felt I had to grind like late into the night to keep up with other people. And it got to a stage where I was just like, no, this isn't for me. Now I work from home for myself, so it's a little bit easier. But at the time, the job factor's too much. You're killing barbs, perfect. Oh, are you nearby? Yeah, I mean you've got 7 hours of barb killing to do, right? And you're well, assuming you do it for 7 hours, you'll easily get in top 20. But then you'll look at yourself and think, was it worth it? Oh, hold on, Speedy's just overtaken you. Keep going, Nang. Good work, noob. Completely free to play. What kingdom are you in? Hold on, your glass or something. Hmm. Don't know if that's piss one. Yeah, Paris. Paris, we've got it. I got altitude. Yeah, check the league table. BJ, how you doing? Flow. 8.5 million for 65 days. Pretty damn good, my friend. Oh, Eagle here with the truth bombs. Oh, you have honor points saved. Okay, that's good. How many honor points you got saved? Are you saying not bad or no, it's bad? I mean, Zing, you could have got more, but then you have to assess what's more important, your life, your time in your life, or rock. I think I know what the answer should be, and I know what the answer is for me. But I just tell my girlfriend, like, oh, don't worry, all this streaming will pay off soon. Um, because, I'll start getting money from YouTube in like 3 days. It's going to be pennies, let's be honest. It's all about the enjoyment, excuse me, sorry. It's alright, instead of just telling the truth, I just lied. I'll bring you back later. Is it your first account, Zing? Sorry, am I pronouncing that correctly? Good, good, good. We got the purples, got that, so we got everything that matters. I guess we go for crystal keys now. Let's just hit the speed ups. We'll get them all anyway. Oh, what am I? What am I? Oh, bit late, bit late. I think you can do it, Nang, if you just absolutely smash it. You'll get 20,000 points today, right? If you just do it do it repeatedly, consistently. Don't give up. Trust your instincts. There's not much more to do on this account today, which is I'm looking forward to the next KVK already because this one was I've never liked KVK3 and this one hasn't convinced me otherwise. Like you have a quick fight, it's over. A few more little fights, it's over. That's it. Everyone just talks shit about each other. Oh yeah, go for it, Flo. Aiming for 550k points. Yeah, I think you might need it, to be honest. She's pushing. Not pushing yet. Definitely pushed. Definitely pushed. They've just come up. That's why I don't like pushing for these things. It's too stressful. Did anyone get the Zenith? There we go. There's a good question. Did anyone bother trying? And if so, how did you do? In our kingdom or in our bracket, it wasn't. It was less than I thought. Well, okay, it's still pretty high. This guy's a complete dick, number 8. So I'm despairing that the account he bought got it. This guy in 3028 didn't fight at all in the KVK, so I don't know what the point is in him getting it. This guy's a good guy. This guy's a dick as well. Basically, anyone in Kingdom 3029 is a complete dick, and I despair seeing them do well. Otherwise, good luck to the guys. Ooh, are they within touching distance of the top 20 Eagle? Let's go back to free to play land. Beefy boys, beefy speed up equal beefy boy. I quite like the metric. If so, did you see him fighting, Nang? Did you see him fighting, Eagle? I never saw him fighting. Admittedly, in Kingsland, I stayed up to 3 a.m. and was dying by the time it finished, as in I couldn't stay awake. I almost fell asleep on the battlefield, which would have been a disaster, obviously. But I didn't see him lift a finger. It doesn't look like I'm going to get my Duke. Don't want to do anything mad. Just want to train up as much as I need. Sorry, as much as is the max prize value. How are we doing? That's a prize. Okay, we're probably going to come third then if we can't catch 60, because 58 is going to wake up and they've got all the big Korean whales. Yeah, 58 haven't done their training yet. Yeah, we did. 220 million KP. You saw him killing farmers. You saw a 200 million player killing farmers. Oh, your priorities right. Oh, Feels, which one have you got? Congratulations, my friend. MB putting the fish in, ready for his big migration. What have we got here? Also, can someone help me out? Today is day 82. Next week, next week, this time in 7 days. So today, next week, on 89 days, we'll get the next Wheel of Misfortune. That's not YSG, right? YSG is the one after this one. Because I always think YSG is after 100 plus days. Duke, give me Duke. Right, is he above me or irrelevant to me here? Oh, I'm technically soon. Okay, let's wait. At least plan what to do next on this account. Get keen, MB. Your big return. Local street vendors are excited. They've been chanting your name, selling commemorative plaques with your face on. He's coming back! Oh. Juke me up. Almost certainly going to have to use it without Duke, because Duke seems to be just randomly given here. Sorry, we can do some forts. Honestly, it's been an absolute grind playing on this the last few days. Not even a fun grind, it's been too much. But I did pull another Thutmose. Here we go, here's another question. Should I bother getting YSG in this? Because I was talking to him. No, I haven't started talking to the commanders yet. That will be in a couple of days. Talking about him today. And if I get him, I'm pretty much saying, well, when KVK3 starts, I'm not going to get any Season of Conquest, guys. I saw someone say that earlier, Eagle. I like the idea of it. Sadly, you can denote people as kingdoms as hostile soon, right? So you can't be with them, but I'd love to see that. I'd love to just see the drama. I'd love to see a Discord created within the first hour. These guys are traitors! I need some barbs. Need to get me that crystal key. Come on. Yeah, forget. Why am I bothering about crystal key? We all know what will be in the crystal key. 50,000 wood, 50,000 food, blueprint, green, 1 animal bone, green. And that's if it's a good chest. Absolutely bugger all in these crystal chests here. Juke me. Juke me. I want to push 250,000 troops, mate. That's the closest, and that's nowhere near 250,000 troops, I don't think. Maybe. No, it's not. Yeah, Hisoka is a ridiculous free-to-play. Like, so for someone to be more than me, and comfortably more than me at this stage, is quite impressive. Like, giving resources away, killing people, taking 162,000 deads. He makes me look very inadequate, I must say. Hey, Jimim, this one is a very early kingdom. It's 3259. About to go into pre-KVK. Well, we're in pre-KVK. 3 and a bit days until KVK actually starts. And it's been full of drama. I don't know how much he chains, actually. I mean, he must do, considering he's there. He's just insanely active. I would say I need to start chaining, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to be honest with myself here. When YSG comes out, I'll start doing it a little bit. But for now, I just do forts all day. Miles away on the castle, but slowly catchy monkey. Hula is now the Duke. Where is Hula in the Duke queue? You know what? I can't wait for the Duke any longer. What do we need? 100. We need 200,000, right? Yeah, cool. How long have we got the Kingdom training this year? I can't wait any longer. I've been waiting all day for it. I don't need to do much. I just need to do the exact bare minimum, which is the words I live my life by. $80,000. Plenty. There we go. I just want to leave myself enough to push when there's actually a troop training event in KVK. Because I'm never going to get top 100 here, I don't think anyway. I'd rather train up these troops to actually have some barb killing marches. At the moment I have archers and something else, so I think we've probably got enough archers for now. Excuse me. Friends, advise me. Is there ever a school of thought that getting YSG is not worth it? We're talking for free-to-play, Archer-specific account. Because I can't bring myself to not do it. But if someone says, wait, I got Zug to 5511 today paired with the Max Boudica. And you know what? YSG was probably about the same level of effectiveness. I was trying him out in the expedition. Certainly can, Jimin. Give me 2 seconds. How close are we? So we need one more after this. I will chain with YSG. I'll get rid of my instinctive laziness. He's still, he's still usable in KVK3. That's all I'm gonna He is. He's not brilliant. He's fine, which is more than can be said for anyone else from early game, right? There we go. Done. So hold on, let me just get the bad luck out of the way. I've been getting some Thutmoses from this though, so it's all not all bad luck. Today it is. Okay, so we have these bad boys. I've just prioritized Thutmose. I put a few heads in him because I wanted to, despite it being a terrible idea, of course. I seem to be getting very lucky. I think I've put like 4 or 5 Thutmoses now. So I'm really doing all right. I think I put 20 heads in him. But he's going to be the primary to YSG unless I change my mind completely. I'm thinking that, I've done my Boudica max thing now, my main. I've completed the Boudica game. I'm happy to have done it. Some British love Boudica, but, Zug is just better, let's be honest. Here's the equipment. I have not been very lucky with equipment pools. So I'd say we have the next level up from the very basic set for Thutmose. Apart from that, we have Sun Tzu. I don't intend to be using infantry for fighting for KVK1, certainly not cavalry. And for Sun Tzu equipment, we have this. I've got plenty of equipment materials, but I'm just hoping beyond hope that we pull something good from the crystal chests. So I'm holding off on doing them. All the 5 gatherers up to level 37, right? Well, 6 with Joan. She doesn't really count. Apart from that, nothing special. Cleopatra doing all right, coming at you. I'm going to get Kusunogi up to max after I finish Boudica, I think. So there we have it. Plenty of speed ups and everything left now. Well, maybe not plenty, but a healthy smattering. I think that's the official word. Not millions, but enough. Plenty of materials available. No blueprints, which is always seems to be the problem on free to play, right? Hello, Walt. How you doing today, mate? Here are my gold blueprints. Yay! Purple ones. Useless. Good but useless. Good but useless. Useless. Good but useless. That's about it. Do I have many shards? Oh, good. Another useless thing. Revival Helm. We need Revival Helm and the other Revival one. This one, right? Revival Gauntlets. a long way away from them. Do you get shards, don't you, in KVK1 or whatever they're called? Blueprint shards, blueprint fragments. But I don't know if you get enough to actually craft anything. Because I tell you what, without being able to craft anything, these marches are comparatively weak. Like, I struggled to do a level 5 barbarian fort today. No joke. So I think I do need to do YSG to actually have something decent. I can't play this account for 10 months and have absolutely no fighting power. I'll go mad. No, I'll keep pushing now. I'll be back to cheer you on imminently, my friend. Anything else to do here? Join some fort rallies. Wait for a fort rally. Yeah, I'm glad I just did the training. I can't be asked waiting. So does that make any difference to us? My 200,000 points. Well, it's put me temporarily just outside the top 100. I'll go up a bit because I'll absolutely cane the fort, but I imagine I'll drop to about 150th by the time troop training finishes. I still think 58 is going to come and smash us a bit on the troop training because they're full of the Korean whales. Come on, someone do it. I suppose I'll have to do it, won't I? I still haven't got Max Boudica, so Thutmose is in auxiliary fort rallying mode. By which I mean the best of a bad bunch. Yeah. I've never quite analysed which one's better for fort rallying. Well, we now have a decision. Casual little YSG pre-KVK1. Man came in at 8 million power, I think, with 500 million kill points, and immediately got the Zenith. This guy knows what he's doing, let's be honest. Where is he in the Zenith? I'd like to plan ahead that much sometime. We go 19 million, number 7 on the Zenith. Dude knows what he's up to. Never bookie. Right, let's kill some barbs on this account. Do you think so? I think Boudica's better for forts. As a primary, I mean the Ethel gets the reason I don't like the Ethel for forts is because of the need for the mixed troops. I think when you've got a nice little secondary with specialist troop things, but I could just be completely wrong because I often am. To be honest, most of my free-to-play accounts still use Ethel for rallying forts. Only now they're getting all their big comms. He must have been looping for a long time. 500 million kill points. Dude knows what he's on about. I think his account's like 3 years old. Or maybe he just left it dormant for a long time. Anyway, this account needs to rally forts like there's no tomorrow. Preferably not level 5 ones. Right, my dear chat friends, tell me who you think's better. Yeah, good point on the Ethel. Who do you think is better, YSG with double relic or Zoog 5511? And we're talking as a secondary. Because I know who I thought was better, and then I know who I effectively decided I was, well, let's go and test. Because I assume, like me, you thought, well, Zoog would just be better. Apparently not. Here we go. Maybe it's not the best way of testing Let's do the 75 boss. So let's start with Boudica Zug. Everything the same? Zug is on 5511. Boudica's max with all the lovely equipment. Why not Zug first? Because I maxed Boudica, not Zug. Also, I think most people seem to prefer Boudica. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, seeing as they have exactly the same skills. Sorry, talents. I just wanted Boudica instead of Zug. Yes, Tom, the man from Manchester. So let's keep an eye on everything. I'm using as a tally. Time taken. Yeah, well, it looks like we're just going to lose this one. Let's just do the level 70. It's better. This is Boudica Zug. Time taken. Health of Boudica when the opponent dies. It wasn't even that close, to be honest. I remember a man from Manchester. Remember to hide my keys. Casual racism. So this is Boudica Zug, right? Keep an eye on the damage dealt and damage returned. Start beginning about 830 and about 3000. Because I only put the heads into Zug today because I'm clearly going to do it anyway. I just assumed I'd immediately be upgrading my YSG to him in battle, but it would seem not. Also, is there a better way of testing commanders than this, apart from doing duels and apart from setting up an Ark of Osiris test match? I guess that would be the best option. I just set one up and fight my own. Well, even that, you can't replicate the exact situations. Suppose you could, it would take a long time. Just have one of you this side, one of you that side. And just do open field after open field. 833,000. Perfect. And the other metrics I used were time taken and damage. Because earlier, Boudica killed Caesar when she was about 154 with YSG, so it's got to beat 154. It seems to be doing better here, to be honest. All right, I might start doing it in Arc then, because this is usually how I test things, but it's always on Caesar as well. Caesar, for a level 70 boss, this dude is weak. Caesar and Hannibal, apparently not a meta combination. Who knew? So we're looking probably about, well, it's going to be below 335, which is where YSG finished. I'm quite surprised about this. Everyone told me 5511 Zoo was better than YSG, so I just assumed it was gospel. Okay, so we're going to finish on 3. Boudica say 151. She's 152 and some hidden. Probably get another heal off. So let's say 152, 151, and 315. Poor Caesar. He must be sitting there thinking, oh, not fucking you again, mate. You killed everyone I've ever loved. I'll do it again. Ah. Right, interesting, MB. Interesting. Tom, I think you're right. The double relic, like if you actually look what the relic gets with the, sorry, you missed it, but it seems to be doing more. With the, yeah, it's 30% defense, right, and 10% skill damage. Like the skill damage is pretty huge, despite Zug having it's got 2300 off the top of my head. YSG's got 1500 to 800. I guess the 20% means it's the same. Here we go. Let's just see if it was a one-off or a fluke. I guess arc tests are really good for rallying and garrison, but open field, it just seems a bit of a faff. Oh, I'm just going to blow my nose. this end. So Boudica's up to 155-ish. Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me upgrade YSG, and I finally thought, you know what? I agree. But this has given me food for thought. Okay, they're finishing bad. So YSG kills him a little quicker. They finish with about the same health. So it seems pretty clear that YSG double relic is stronger than Zug 5511 as a secondary. I mean, if we actually look at them, which I spent a lot of time doing earlier, let's get rid of everyone else, even though I can see them both. So what does it go up to? Okay, it goes up to 1700, which is the 20%. It's an extra 350, 700. That's an extra. That's 2450. Oh no, of course, it's skill damage. No, that is 2450. Skill damage, I'm a moron. Third one's irrelevant, and the extra 50% increased skill damage, pretty massive. Whereas Zoo gives. Well, he gives the damage reduction, I guess. Oh, it's 2000. I thought it was 23. You get the 30% archer health with him, 5% damage, extra direct damage, but of course we get the. Wherever it is. Oh, it's 20%, not 20% and 5%, so not as good as I thought. But still seems pretty darn good. So moral of the story is, it looks like YSG's not much worse. Of course, when you expertise Zug, it's all bets are off, which is a long way away for me because he is on. I just got him to 5511. I can put a few more heads in him, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep them for a pass opening. I assume he's my next one. I've got Nevsky Joan chilling as 111s. I've got Scipio chilling as a 555. It was 2. No, 5551. I did the reload event, putting into him. I've got Dido chilling as a 5-4, but I'm just going to get her up through MGs. I mean, Eagle, you're a smart man. Is there anyone else I should be focusing on? You think for now? Who else do we have here? Flavius, I guess ain't that useful anymore. Big Luce. Justinian, who I'll eventually, when I get around to doing Cav, get up, but that could be a while away. Also, my learned friends, not just Eagle. When I used to play, it was all about the coin for accessories. I'm a complete novice when it comes to accessories. I guess I should put this on. Yeah, I should definitely put this on her. As you can see, I don't have good accessories yet. My question was, is it just ring and horn I should be focusing on with accessories? Or is the dagger, which I have the blueprint for, worth putting in? I think I still want that on Scipio, right? It's going to be tankier. Or maybe I just say, like, obviously this is my strongest march for now. I'll just make it have the strongest equipment. I guess that makes sense. And while we're here, my friend, ring and horn. Okay, yeah. I was just hoping someone would say something like, "Ah, no, ring and horn are very good, but if you combine this and this, they're excellent." So there's nothing to be said for focusing on the dagger, right? I only say the dagger because I had the blueprint for that. Doesn't look like there is, but hope springs eternal. And as a budding garrison lead, I also imagine that my best thing to do, instead of crafting the full legendary set for Scipio and dear old Saladin, we know the answer to that. Should I just be critting the gear for Boudica? Would that make more sense? Yeah, I always look at Spartan Gaming, who's really good, by the way, for equipment stuff. He knows exactly what's what, and I just basically blindly follow him for equipment. But I was hoping that someone would say, oh no, I've come upon a special combination which uses specifically and only the dagger and the coin. It appears no one's going to be saying that, which is upsetting. Hello, Yelego, how you doing? Prioritize Scipio Max, then Zoog. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, getting Zoo to 5511 today, I assumed, well, there we go, that's YSG dead to me. But it would seem not. So I guess I either put in the other 500 heads to Zoog, which I don't have to hand, or, yeah, get Scipio up. Still, it sucks to be fighting with a Saladin. Admittedly, he is maxed with a double relic Mina, but yeah. Do you know who doesn't trade well against Nevsky? Saladin. Cheers, MB. I appreciate the screenshot, though. Oh, there we go. You sent it already. Okay. It appears the Ring of the Horn is pretty necessary. Oh, does anyone else remember when the coin was good? Oh, I'm starting to get all the migration requests now. Every day you'll get about 10 people saying, hey, can I join your kingdom? It's the best kingdom I've ever seen. What kingdom is it? Oh, well, it's 3031 apparently. Rock Tom, sorry. Come to us if you fancy it. If you've got a big old Season of Conquest account, we're always looking for more Brits to take over the world. We're slowly going to do it. We're going to get it like one Brit in every alliance, then two, and then it'll just be the British Empire version 2. I've got it all planned out. What kingdom are you in currently, Tom? Yeah, I know, a long time ago. This is like 2.5 years ago. When I used to play, it was all about, everyone was about the coin. I still remember, like, oh, these marches are useless. They don't have the coin. And in my head, I was like, oh, I need this coin. This coin is brilliant. Everything's about the coin for me. Here's things have changed. As in KVK3, everything just gives you a coin now. Oh, you killed 10 barbs, have a coin. Get yourself that blueprint. Ooh, 1924. Let's go and have a look at your account, Tom. In the words of Delia Smith, the reference you might get, where are you? Where are you? Out you on stream. Let the girls do the marketing. That's true, actually. Come on, Tom. Let's find you. Let's find Rock Tom. If we can't find him, let's assume who he is. Are you? I assume you're not Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch seems responsible for many things here. Clutchy. You're not Mr. Clutch. Could be Jesse James 3. Oh, you've given me the things, right? Well, that's less fun. But we'll see where you are. 62668. Well, you're nearby. Here's Tommy. I'd have said Jesse James. You can come and join us if you fancy it. 3031 is certainly not the strongest kingdom, but it's by far of all the ones I've played in the most enjoyable one. It's just laid back, and if anyone's a knob, they just get kicked out. Great. You know what, Tom? I love that you've done what I do. Give all the really crap Okay, well, these less so. But I really enjoy having the crap achievements on my profile as a badge of honor. Who have you got? Oh, love it. Yeah, we basically got the same configuration. Except I imagine you're a lot more powerful given the power kill point and specifically the ID. Well, if you're looking for somewhere new, Tom, Eagle's already definitely joining us. He hasn't admitted it yet, but he's coming. This account needs to push tier 5. Oh, is this your main Eagle? Are you one of these disgusting people who's like, oh yeah, this 475 million power account? No, this is my main. No, it's just something I do when I'm bored. I hate people like you. Kingdom of Winlet. No, don't want to immigrate. Theta. We need to find the word eagle in something. You'd have definitely gone for eagle, in my opinion. My statistical analysis of your character demands eagles. Let's have a look. Well, I see another clue in the name. Oh, ooh. I like where this is. You can see why I like this account. Interesting. Hey, Rarely, how you doing? Have me on Discord if you fancy it, Tom. Let me put the link to my Discord. As Zing says, I need to get e-girls to do the marketing. I'm very bad at the whole marketing thing, if anything, which is funny as my job involved a lot of marketing. Ah, cheers, MB. Let's invite you. Love an Archer main. Hey, Cars, how's your KVK3 been? Here we go. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, Tom. Send me a message. Are you involved? Get a Manchester lad in the kingdom. We've got a Peterborough lad, a Leicester lad, Birmingham lad, well, Wolverhampton lad, Birmingham lass in there. Yeah, I started staying up for them, really thinking, and then I realised that staying up till 3 a.m. and having a terrible next day isn't worth it, especially as we lost them all. Don't let that dissuade you, Tom. We won them all. We won the popular vote. Actually, this KVK has been great for us. We may have lost all the fights, but I think we've won the hearts and minds. People seem to like us. Oh, I don't know this one. Jin. Alex. Hanazuki. It's always the other bastard one. Bye, bars. Well, that was terrible. Did anyone do the quiz on market for a kingdom in a video game? No. But my real job is marketing for websites or building websites, then marketing them. Yes, Tom. I have arrived. Let me send you a message. I hate it, to be honest, most of it. I like building websites. I quite enjoy that, and I like the bits where I don't have to talk to people and listen to what clients say about themselves and their opinions on things. So down on play. Is it level 20? Oh, it's not even level 22. Ew. I think I have the speed ups required to get tier 5. I'm just so far away. I need to get tier 5 on this account. It's the Kingdom Bank. It's going to be robbed at some point unless I do it. Ah, the worst event in rock, combined with the other worst event in rock. YouTube mod lads that do the Discord dropping. Well, I'll tell you what, really thinking. As a result of this excellent idea, you've been promoted to YouTube mod lad. There's no resigning from that particular position. I'd like to offer my commiserations for your new role, and thank you for your commitment. Come on, mate. Come on, matey. I would say I'm a very poor programmer. I taught myself my main job is to do sales. It's my business, so I kind of have to do them. Otherwise, we don't sell anything. But it's also cheaper to build a website yourself than to pay someone else to do it. Not that much cheaper when you consider the mental anguish it takes. My main job was meant to be professor of English literature. But I, as with most things in my life, didn't pursue that. But I'm technically a doctor, so I demand respect. From now on, I shall be Dr. Greg, and I shall have a bow when people answer me. It's good to think of the amount of money I wasted on that. All right, there we go. Oh, Marcel, I just make it up. Basically, before I do every video, I just think of something that amuses me and put that as the sponsor. I can assure you there is no money being paid to me. It's just about the beauty of me doing it. But I like that someone actually notices it, because every time I do that, it does make me laugh inside. Card King's been expanded. I guess Mulan's the one I want. Not that it matters, because I won't win them. One day, I actually got 3 in a row. There we go. Could be today. Once I spent gems on this. That was a bad day. But, you occasionally get a gold head for clicking a few buttons. Subject, my doctorate is in that subject which everyone needs. Like, you imagine on a plane, someone's choking to death, and someone says, "Excuse me, is there a doctor on board?" And I can say, "Yes, there's a doctor of postmodern American modern literature." And they go, "Oh, brilliant, can you save this person's life?" "No, he's dead. But I can tell him a little bit about the work of David Foster Wallace, coming at it from a medicalization standpoint, in relation to addiction." At which point the guy would just say, "I'm better off dead. I don't want to listen to his shit." I enjoyed doing it. If anyone's got the opportunity to do a PhD, it's fun. It's a bit lonely, to be honest. That's the only thing that really got me. Because if you're doing it in some science field, it's probably going to be great fun, because you get funded, there'll be people around doing similar things. If you're doing it in the most arcane bit of English literature, no one cares. Your supervisor isn't as interested in it as you and doesn't know as much as you after a while, because, why would they? Their day job is not to nanny you. It gets lonely. Are you saying that Card King and this crap box thing are not the creme de la creme of the rock events? I can't be having that. Honestly, Card King. Don't get me started on Card King. One, 2, 3, done. The tough road, but we got there. Okay, flag filler accounts. Bachelor in English Literature from Kingston Uni. I have not. What's special about it? Doctor of Handsomeness. Oh, NB. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Visit our kingdom. I certainly will. 3050. Are you there, Carls? Are you there for me to spy on? Verify me, young man. So, Eagle and other people. Next MGE. Any merit at all to taking uno, dos, tres, or cat? I assume not. I assume just Heraclius, and it's Heraclius for the garrison players, right? Because when we get all the MG applications, basically I filter them out by so I know who the best one is, and if people apply for the other person, I know that they don't really understand what they're doing. I'm assuming I could kind of see a world with him. There's certainly a former world where she's a thing, but it's just Heraclius, right? But tell me if I'm wrong. I often am. Ooh, Ian's ballads. Most painful of all events. Hera only. Good, good, good. He works min-wage jobs now. You know, that's kind of how the world goes. My girlfriend earns a lot more money than my business does. I have 10 years of university education. She did not go to university, and she's doing much better than me in the world. Doesn't matter, does it? Mulan. I love a Mulan. I know that. Well, I have some friends from India that many of whom I met on my masters, and the reason I met them on my masters is because that they told me that it's virtually impossible to get a job in India without a decent job without a master's degree. Like everyone has a bachelor's. If you don't have a master's, you don't get nothing. Kind of the same. Well, no, it's England. A lot of people have a bachelor's who don't need one. My sister has one, and she runs a beautician's her own beautician practice. But the vocational options just aren't really being taken anymore. Crippling debt in a rock account. Yeah, that's basically what I have. Although I structure my wage in such a way that my student loan is not being paid off. Always thinking. Did I just do that? Okay, yeah, I did. Fill some flags, boy. Train some troops, fill some flags. Three, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a bog standard corporate job, but a good one. No, I can't work for anyone else. I'm too much of a gobshite. Let's see how Nanga's doing in his quest for top 20. Ooh. VAR audio's been released for the Liverpool goal at the weekend. I don't know. I think the university experience is unparalleled. I loved going to university. I loved it all. I learned a lot about books and a lot about how to analyze books, which I now don't use at all in my job or in my life. But I loved being at uni and I loved everything it gave me. I would. I assume you're a bit younger than me, in which case I would say life is short. You turn around and you think, wow, it's been. What year is it now? Yeah, it's been 15 years since I was at university. It feels like yesterday. I would say enjoy university. Like, okay, if you're going to do something like medicine, you'll get something good out of it. Otherwise, you'll just get the memories and the good times. Who's broke? Rarely thinking. Or me. I wouldn't say I'm broke. I invested all my money in property, so I'm liquid broke. Oh. Apparently, I may have looked the other way there. Oh, piss off, honestly. Probably stop drinking that wine. It seems to be impairing my quiz. See you in a bit, Tom. I'll chat to you on Discord if you don't get back. Try and persuade you to come and join us. As I said, we need more Brits. The Brit takeover's on, boy. How you doing, Nang? Where is he? Well, he's certainly not here. We know that much. Oh, he's up to 11th. Dude be pushing. 21st, it's Queenie. She'll be pushing all night. Hearts for Nanga. Greatest guy in the kingdom. Oh, how is uni fun if you're broke all the time? Good, good, good. I don't know, you kind of learn how to subsist on not very much. Okay, it was slightly different when I went because it was £3,000 a year. Now it's about 9,000 a year or something ludicrous like that. The debt you get's not very fun. Oh, these are all my crappy accounts, so wait for triple lock on everything. When I was at Cambridge, you couldn't get a job either. They refused to let you get a job. You're not allowed to work because you have to. If you do, you have to keep it quiet because you have to be spending all your time revising. At least they were crap. At least they were crap. Spend some money. No, I'm alright, mate. Did I work for my income? I certainly did. Certainly did. Did the hard yards in London for a long, long stretch. Waking up at 6 a.m., getting on that train, getting home at 9 p.m., going to bed. Doing it again the next day, doing it again every day of the week as your life flies away from you like fingerprints on an abandoned handrail. Not to put too poetic a take on it. What was the transmutation? Eagle, I've been struggling with them the last few days. I had like a streak of good transmutations. Now it's back to shite. Because I always go for the double lock, like lock 2 of them, well, if I can, and then try and get the third one. I've been really good at getting the third one in 1 or 2, and it's just gone out the window today. Hello, AM, how you doing? Isn't Cambridge elite? Well, I mean, back in the 1850s it was, but now it's more of a meritocratic thing. Well, I'd like to think so anyway. I was relatively good at school. I like books. I've always liked books. I read a lot. Well, I read a lot less now because I play a lot more computer games than I should do. I love it all. Love Victorian literature, Shakespearean literature, everything of that ilk. I'm a massive nerd. So it gets me 73 gems in the long run. No, my family was poor as anything. 2 lower class people from Wolverhampton. Is this gamer as in gamer boy or a new gamer? Well, you're not making things about video about other things. You got a doctorate in literature. Like what? What should I be making videos on? I'll give you a clue about how many people are interested in the works of David Foster Wallace from a medical standpoint. Yeah, not even me. My supervisor certainly wasn't. Like when I did my Viva, everyone was just keen to get out of the room. Be like, yep, no, great. This sounds like you know your stuff. No, do you want to speak more? No, you clearly know your stuff and you're busy. No, I've got all day. No, off you go. Did some teaching a while back. Some university in Turkey, but I don't know, not really for me. Oh, you locked one, couldn't get the second in 10 tries. That is a kick in the teeth. You know what? The 10 try limit, not a fan. Not a fan of it. I understand the principle, but not for me. How high is my Nevsky? He is absolutely off his tits, honestly. I caught him this morning eating mushrooms. It's ridiculous, honestly. I know he's been dead for many years. You know, Russia lost that war ultimately, but the level. He is level 30, and I've got him to quite a healthy 111. I'm not saying that's the best build for Nevsky, but quite good. My God. Yeah, 10 try limit is a dreadful idea, right? Hello, love. You just missed a really good joke of mine. No, you didn't really. Someone said, how high is your Nevsky? And I made a joke like it was about drugs. Oh, it's all right, actually. Thanks. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there trying to tell my girlfriend I'm funny. Sent screenshots on my free to play or play to win tier 5. Okay, go. So Mika, I actually got the name right. Free to play on one of the accounts, not this one. Thanks, Zing. It's probably a stingy indictment of how I spend my time, right? Although a lot of my really good friends obviously are in a similar position, and like the idea you get of academics from when you're young is not borne out. They are just like most people. They just seem to be paid a lot less than they deserve, if I'm honest. Have a goosey. The eagle screenshot. Tragedy. Double inscription. What, so you re-rolled that 10 times and the best you could get was, well, nothing. Zing, I'm loving the questions. My girlfriend, what do you think about my rock addiction?
You need to see a doctor.
You need to see a doctor. I'll see myself. Not in the way that counts.
Love doctor.
Definitely not a love doctor. No, there we go. I need to see a doctor. Pull yourself together, look. That is painful, my friend. Painful. What do I have? Well, my girlfriend played rock for a very long time, didn't you? Got about 6 months of it. You got to 30 million power, and once you hit 30 million power, what did you do with your account? She stopped playing immediately. Had no interest in doing anything else. Do you ever just think, I miss it? She was really into it. You even put money in, didn't you? About £10. You'll never get that £10 back. There you go. Here's the ones I have at the moment. Working on... No, I don't. I'm clearly busy. Working on this one at the moment, but alas, the best I've got is a March speed for infantry, which is quite what I'm looking for. This one as well. 4 expensive attempts on this excellent armament, bugger all. This one's just excellent. Well, quite good. This one's pretty good as well. No, Zing, I love it. I love the question. I love the tough questions. I like it. I like it. Keep going. Well, some rogue player attacked her account today. I imagine to try and annoy me. But instead, it was probably quite a good thing because we needed your account to get low on power anyway, because you have loads of power. And what do you do with it? Fuck all is the answer. You're a drain on kingdom resources.
How?
Well, because you count towards matchmaking. We get matched against tougher kingdoms because their 30 million power players are fighting. And what are you doing when the fighting happens? I'd say they're doing more than you. Some of them have got... I'm glad he attacked you. Oh, Miki got 12th placed in the Zenith. Painful. Painful. Well, it doesn't really work like that, Zing. I don't think so anyway. I've had some pretty good jobs, to be honest, but for various reasons, I moved away from London. I was in a former relationship there, which didn't end particularly nicely. So I came back to Birmingham, near where I'm born, met my current girlfriend. Probably shouldn't call her my current girlfriend. Yeah, women don't really like being referred to as your current girlfriend. And thus started my own company. Which is much better, because now I don't have a boss I have to answer to. Do I have any pets? Well, that's an excellent question. Yes. Yeah, I have a cat, but he's gone outside. KVK1 Zenith. Which KVK Mika? Sorry, which kingdom Mika? Sorry, my cat's doing this thing at the moment. It's like a fun game that all cats do, which is, where shall I piss next? I could piss here. I could piss here. I know, I'll piss everywhere. He's loving it. He's absolutely loving it. Oh, wait for me, buddy. What was my cat's account? To be fair, it'd be more use than my girlfriend's account. I'm gonna find my fat. I'm gonna find it. I can't be asked. I'm trying to think if there's any easy way of finding it. Well, there will be. I think it was in. I had a look at it once, and my head was in my hands. Like Martel was wearing full gathering equipment. And that enough was, the relationship almost suffered because of that. I locked her out the room for several days. Tears were shed. I explained that Martel's an infantry player, not a garrison, not a gathering player. She looked at me blindly. Where is she? Here she is. 31 million power, 2 million kill points, and those were all against me. The commanders. Charge Captain Richard I, Constable Boudica. It makes me furious. Good at gathering. I'll give her that. She even had a farm. Zing, I would say that one thing the world's taught me is it's not so much what you know, it's who you know. The amount of people, because I went to Cambridge, like you said, is it elite? I think for English people, it is very meritocratic. It's all about the grades you get. Yeah, it was pretty much all about the grades you get. I would say for international students, it's not so meritocratic. The people I met there, I met some guys I don't really keep in touch with anymore just because life moves on. But I remember I went to see him. He was from Thailand. He was the son of one of the guys who was running for prime minister. So I went to see him in Thailand. I went with his, on like the campaign trail. And like he was an idiot. He was one of the stupidest people I've ever met. And it just so happens after he's left university, he's now the president of a massive airline company, which his dad owns. Similarly, there was a lovely girl who I'm still in contact with from Ghana. Ghana? That's a made-up country. From Ghana. Ghana, someone who used to play for Wolves. From Ghana. She's a lovely girl. Again, not the brightest. Like her family own a large part of Ghana. Anyway, after university, she president of a massive company in Ghana. You think about the world. You think about how hard some people have to work for everything. Myself included. My family are really poor. Like it's always been a struggle. And then you see these people getting things handed to them. And a bit of you just thinks, it's tough, isn't it, life? Tough for you. I think you can't really fail. Anyway, that's my political commentary of the day over. Oh, maths in Cambridge is massively difficult. Like English is fine because everyone just gets high and just relaxes. Like there was a lot of weed being smoked during my degree. Most of it by me. No, but then, like it was. This is USA, right? It was very because it's all about essay writing. It's all about going to lectures. It's all about going to supervisions, etc. And there's a lot of time for independent study. Whereas for maths, like you would see all the math moves in the library all the time. There was a thing said like, I remember one of the colleges. They said they had to hire the banister rails in the library to prevent suicide. When you're having that discussion about ways you can prevent suicide amongst the student body, it's probably time to look at the construct of the course. Thomas Barnes has 50 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. Are you in a lift with two other people? And there's one of them like this. I've got 5 million power because I chose the Vikings on day 2. And they've got a 4% bonus to cavalry attacks and gathering. No, you didn't. You put your hand in your pocket. You spent loads. Don't lie. I think this one's a German alliance, Mika. I mean, all the alliances. Soap to Soleil. This one, yeah, we got the German guys in our kingdom. I'm trying to get rid of them slowly. No, they're great. Oh, Ramses, right? Yeah, good. GF, girlfriend, yep. So I remember these things. Baron Pierre de Coubertin. Baron Pierre de Coubertin. I'm feeling my looks are good enough for a sugar mama. Noob, that's basically what I did. Get yourself a sugar mama. I like this. I like this chilling, hanging out, chatting, asking, answering interview questions, which I'm enjoying while I'm having to do the daily grind of all the accounts. I have too many accounts. I usually don't play them this much every day. I'll sometimes get the daily gems. Okay, so I was halfway through doing it before I got distracted. I think the one thing I noticed which was particularly cliquey at Cambridge was engineering. Like all the stereotypes for engineers being quite insular, male dominated seem to be very true. Like English or all arts people, just loads of people like me. But the engineering were exactly what you'd expect from like a 1940s movie about university. Oh, there's a white middle class man. Look who's with him. 4 more white middle class men. Oh, I'll come and check you out. Oh, Parallel's an engineer. But you know what happens to engineers after they leave university? They make a load of money. Do you know what happens to English students after they leave university? In my case, they think, oh shit, I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll go to university again because I've got no other good ideas in life. It's quite difficult. I don't know what it's like now, but I remember leaving uni and thinking, right, time for me to enter the world of work. Who's going to offer me a job first? So I waited 6 months and no one offered me a job. And I thought, well, I'll probably have to go and ask for one. And it turns out it's a lot more difficult than I thought. So I thought, why don't I just not try and go back to university again? And that worked well for me. Engineering, you don't have that problem, I don't think. It's a very truthful stream, this, isn't it? I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying all the talking about things other than rock. Where are you from, Zing? Are you? I presume you're not from England because not many people are from England who play Rise of Kingdoms. There's like 6 of us. Tom's one of us. Let me just finish this account and go and check out dear old Mika. One more. Oh, come on. Kill him. All right, okay, never mind. Kill him. German, okay. You're graduating in 5 months, Eagle. What are you graduating from? What are you studying? Let's see how good my German is. Let me try and translate. Good. I'm working under Spannung, but something because something myself and quickly would like to ferrobend. Well, I often work under tension, but only because I know my stuff and want to finish work quickly. I think that's pretty much how I translated it, to be honest. If anything, mine was more poetic. If our boss... I don't know that. And sie sehen würde, was wir auf der Baustelle machen, würde ihr in Dreck springen. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. I got all the German to pay Eagles in cybersecurity web development. Eagle, would you like to develop all my websites for me? Would you like to do them free of charge? If so, I think we need to talk. If not, then I'm, going to be out of luck here. Well, I'll speak some more German for you, don't you worry. Müsste ich in der Ausbildung mitmachen? Ich habe einen kleinen Elektroschein, darf daran, aber gibt Sachen, die lasse ich lieber, aber oh, that's a mistake. Und Schalt traue ich mir noch zu. Yeah, I assumed that was about a small electric license. But obviously switches are involved there. Yeah, it's good to be able to speak fluent German. I did it in GCSEs, but I have not pursued my German in life. The pronunciation just sounded crisp. German is a hard language. I found German really hard. My company is web development and app development. I can speak French. French I'm good at. French and Danish. Danish I am not so good at anymore. My former girlfriend was Danish. I whisper. But French. I lived in France for a while. I also lived in Russia for a while and could speak no Russian apart from saying babushka, babushka, and davai. Come on, davai, 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 davai. Which I've learned, I thought it meant let's go, but apparently it's just everything that Russian people say is come on, davai, davai, davai. Good morning, how are you? Davai. But German, I always found German really hard at school. I did quite well in it, but that's because I was a try-hard. It's a very tough language to speak. How is the web development industry? You know what's really interesting about it now you ask is it's one of these industries where online advertising doesn't work. I would say 90% of my business comes from people people recommending me, like word of mouth recommendations. I do quite a lot of work for councils, for public bodies. So little comes from actually doing online advertising, which makes no sense to me, given that that's basically what half the industry is. It's building websites to serve as online advertisements. It just seems that no one cares about what your... Like my site looks crap at the moment. I'll give you a look at my site. And let me just check it's actually functional. I've not put any work in for months. The projects are out of date. I haven't bothered with the blog issue. The about's out of date. Oh God, it's awful. Oh God, all the clients are out of date. That font is disastrous. I can't show this. This is awful. But no one cares. Like, it doesn't seem to factor into people's mindset whatsoever. Excellent questions. Why don't we always get questions like this? I think you're right, Eagle. I think that's why I hate advertising. I watch some people who's like, subscribe, donate today. I kind of think, like, you don't need to be told. If I like a YouTube series, if I like watching someone, I'll press subscribe. I'm not an idiot. I don't need to wait for them to press say subscribe. And I go, I can subscribe to him. I understand these things. I don't need him to tell me. And I don't like these things. I like to think I convey this as well through... It'd be lovely if people subscribed, etc. But it's not the end of the world. It's not going to break me as a person. I'd rather just let people live and go about these things. And when I first started my business, I had no idea that it was like that. I was so aggressive with online advertising. Advertise everywhere. Advertise on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Such a waste of money. Like, all the business comes from public sector work, because public sector work, the people who pay the bills, it's not their money, so they're very happy signing off big invoices when they don't have to come out of their pocket. If you get public sector work, that's great, and also through word of mouth. I think I got one thing ever from my online advertising. I spent far more than I received from it. How is app development? App development is a lot more difficult. It's a lot more rewarding, though, financially, if you can get it. It's quite difficult. It really is. You ordered to tune a pizza. Are you a madman? Yeah, I know, Nero. It upsets me, to be honest. Like anything I watch, like yeah, I play a lot of Magic: The Gathering. I played that a lot during uni, and I still play a bit. And the guys I watch in there are basically the ones who don't beg for subscriptions. Like this guy called Numot the Nummy, if anyone's ever heard of him, plays Magic. It's so enjoyable, just a really chill streamer. Not every like, okay, guys, we're doing a sub drive today. After we get 17 subs, I'm going to put this egg on my head and go bash. It's just performing monkey. Clap for me, clap for me. I just like that he's just so chill, laid back, and I try and convey that through myself. I'm a bit too laid back as a person, but I prefer it that way. Half chicken. The chicken's good. Chicken's good. I'll accept the chicken. 17 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get it to 17 likes. Can we get it to 22 likes in 16 minutes? Then there's a split screen. Then there's me going. My sister does YouTube videos and YouTube stuff. Because she's got a beauty salon. But she is exactly like that. Like, she'll show me her pictures on her phone sometimes. And she'll have like 20 pictures of her doing various versions of... Just like the thumbnail. It just makes me laugh so much. Oh, people. Rock Tom. I don't think I'd still be streaming when you're back. We're just talking about everything that's wrong with the world. Oh, God, I can't. What am I doing? Siege? Speeding up Siege? I mean, we're having a good time here. We're not monsters. Basically, we're chatting about what's wrong with the world while I do these accounts and not really think about them because they're all flag fillers. Gone are the days where I even bother with Ian's ballads. Although I occasionally like doing an Ian's ballad at low level just to get angry with people. Speak German again, please. What should I say? Ich kann Deutsch sprechen, aber meinen Deutsch ist dort. No, Dutch, Danish, dead. Ich bin dort. Ich Jin. It would have 2 seconds. Cyrus the... I don't know this. Persian. It wouldn't be those two. It won't be Saladin if it's Persian. It has to be her. Yeah, alright. There we go. Genius. Did anyone do the Fleisch quiz at the weekend? Did you see that? I think Eagle told me everyone who passed got 350k gems because no one passed. Because we all listened to Fleisch DY. Euripides, the only tragedy I've fallen asleep during. It's very boring. London. Best of luck, Rarely. Thanks for joining us. Wir würden für immer Deutsch sprechen, Kamerad. We would like you to always speak German, comrade. That's about right. In terms of accounts I had some on an old account back in the day. Now I have, this one's our free-to-play one, this one's my main. And these are all just lovely farms. This is the Kingdom Bank, because no one else wants to do it. And I'm a moron and I agreed to do it. The rest of them are just candles in the wind. Anything else I can do? Let's just accept we're not getting those gems today. I am the king of the kingdom. I share it with Nanga, who's here. The best thing I ever did was resign myself as full-time king. Cheers, Eagle. Pleasure having you here all the time, mate. See you next time. Good luck with your finishing top 4. So I was pretty much the sole king for about 6 months. And I mean, Zing was saying earlier about it being a full-time job. Honestly, when you're king of the kingdom and it's only you, it's basically if you don't dedicate your entire life to it, everyone fails and then blames you. I was spending so much time on it. I was struggling to sleep. I was getting off planes. Like the first thing I'd do in these beautiful new countries. We're in Australia. We're driving around Australia, all I did was on my phone talking to people. I could see my girlfriend's face. It was like this. She's not deformed. She was just angry. On my main, I got tier 5 in KVK1 because of the money. On this one, we're quite a way away. We've got all the speed that's required, but we're level 21 castle, and I'm a bit too lazy to do it. I like the idea of having 2 tier 5 accounts on the same in the same kingdom, but I dislike actually having to do it to get there. Oh, Rabbi. No, I said, oh, Rabbi, apparently. Did you say, have you nearly finished? I'll finish when we eat, don't you worry. Mason, here we go. Last of the big spenders. If anyone thinks they spent a lot on rock, talk to Mason. Mason makes me feel like the pauper among paupers. Mason, tell us the tales. Tell us the tales. I was telling people about you the other day, and they were like, this dude doesn't quit. Yeah, you can tell if someone's been a king of a kingdom on rock because when someone offers them the king of the new kingdom, they say no. That means they've been it. If they say, yeah, I can do it, or yeah, I've done it 20 times, I'd love to do it, it means they haven't done it 20 times. They've never done it before, but they like the idea of it. It's a lot of work. Clothing. Yeah, I think you probably. I can see what you mean, Mason. Like you can just fill flags better, right? You can't fight. I've tried to fight on my phone and the laptop at the same time, and it's just been an utter disaster. Like, the amount of troops I lost by just like I look, I was like, oh, I'm fighting well here. Then I look there and say, oh, I've just run into their murder ball. The 15k on the farm. I like the 8k on the alt as well. What jobs have I worked? What jobs have I worked? I used to be in a mental law publishing company. I was in charge of digital. It's an interesting place. I worked in a furniture shop as a change of pace, building their website. And then after a while, it was like, Greg, we don't need you to build the website anymore. We need you to build furniture. That was great. I really liked it. Didn't pay any money. Big web development company where I thought, oh, I can do it myself. Find your main, fill from your alt. I think that's all you need to do, right? I'm just conscious I want to get tier 5 on the bank because I need to be able to protect it a little better. Babe, could you make a bit more noise? Yeah, all right. Highest I've been paid yearly.
That's embarrassing.
Parallel. But Parallel did give me a lot of resources. I believe my... It was a...
How heavy are they?
yeah. How big's your knob? It wasn't much. It was like, well, it was at the time. It's a long time ago. It was about almost 6 figures, but crucially not. And at the time, it didn't feel enough. At the time, it felt like I was being taken a ride, taken for a mug, and I earn a lot less now, but I actually don't hate my life. Which is quite important, isn't it, really? When you wake up every day and think, oh, I have to go to work. Yeah, right? I might jump out the window instead. Don't worry, Parallel, I'm only joking. Oh, your girl develops websites and stuff. That's nice, Mason. So you've been doing it for long? I imagine not, because after a few years you start hating it. At the beginning, everything seems really interesting. Because it's like, oh, I'm using this bit of using this. Oh, I'm using this. Oh, that's a new bit of that new thing I learned. React.js. That's not what I enjoy. But then after like you've done about 10, you just realize everything's the same. Like, yep, you want to talk to me about your site? Yep. I've listened for several hours. It's exactly what I expected and exactly the same as everyone else's. Yep. Cool. Oh yeah, completely different, yeah. It's a living. It's a living. I don't have to work for anyone else, which is the benefit. You have to let us know, Mason, when you get in on 1093. I feel like a proud father. I still remember the day COVID came. The day I remember sitting in my I did, yeah, I did. Because I was one of the first people to have COVID, I think, because I worked with some guys from China. They all got ill, and then I got ill, and it was really bad. And then we heard about this massive virus, and I thought, oh, this is weird. But I remember thinking how weird it is. Like, the world seems to have stopped. I pretty much do zing, to be honest. That's why I have so much time to spend on rock. Okay, give me 5 minutes and I'll be there. My business partner's Polish, so a load of Polish companies. Hey, Sly, how you doing, mate? Get in here. We're having an interesting discussion tonight. We never do usually. No, I'll come and eat with you. Look. I mind. Sounds very much like you don't want me to eat with you. Is there another man in the living room? Is there another man in the living room? There's another man in the living room. We both know it.
Don't look.
Don't look. If you don't see it, it can't hurt you. Unlike a gun. Sorry, the reason I brought up COVID is I had something similar. Like, everything was going so well, everything was going brilliantly, and then COVID came.
Well, no, I met me at that point, so you think it'd get better.
Yeah, I met you, and it went downhill. And it was the best day of my life. Suddenly no one had any money. No one had any money for essential business development stuff anymore. It was all about, oh, keep it in-house. We've changed our mind. The budgetary constraints have changed. We just got sacked off by all the clients we had. It's fair enough. It sounds like my house. But I got on the old Bumble. I met you. And ever since that... What, sorry?
Who's you?
I'm talking to Tara. She's on the other line.
Do you want gravy?
Oh, do I want gravy?
Do you want gravy?
Does the Pope shit in the woods? Did you say it's all gravy, baby?
Nice, lovely, especially when the gravy comes back. I'm texting about getting funny, but-
What song's that?
So lovely.
Gym Class Heroes.
Very northern. Yeah.
Nothing northern about having gravy on chips. Rock Tom, you're northern compared to me. Do you put gravy on chips?
Well, it's not. Northern thing.
I don't think it's a northern thing. Cavi thought. Don't cavi thought on that. I'll be there in, between 5 and 6 minutes. Thank you, love. Are we going to watch something together? Or are you going to watch your Married at First Sight shit? No, don't forget about it.
That's right.
You've been watching what?
Wilderness.
Oh, that was quite good, actually.
Did you like it?
Well, I liked the fact that it was exactly what I expected with her
Then
killing
she pushed.
the husband of the girl.
Go in there.
Yeah, the guy who gave the jacket.
Yeah, look at her.
Oh, the actual girl, the blonde girl. Why did they make it out like she didn't push her then?
No, she's trying to push her husband. But he was in a red jacket, but she
Oh.
borrowed it and now she's committed, so.
Are you sure she killed the girl? Sorry about this, guys. We're having a chat. Here we go. Everyone seems to put gravy on chips, so it's not just you. Yeah, gravy on chips. There we go. No, we've got someone from London putting gravy on chips here. Google it. Gravy on chips is a completely normal thing.
I'm not saying it's not normal. I'm saying
Is gravy on chips normal? Is gravy on chips healthy? What do you think? Let's Google. Gravy is the traditional accompaniment for chips in the north of England. Okay, that destroys my argument. No, that was from a liar. didn't know you're from London, Mason. Which whereabouts in London? London. I've watched some anime. I like the ones I've watched. Tried Seven Deadly Sins. I just couldn't get into it. I love Death Note. Death Note's quality. It's Essex, but London's easier to say. Oh, I know. Okay, whereabouts in Essex? Dagenham, Romford. You're a Romford boy. You got nearly enough resources for next KVK. Yeah, it's because. Well, how many is enough resources for KVK? What do you consider enough? So you're near London. Chadwell Heath, Ilford. Oh, Lakeside. Okay, I'm not a million miles away then. There we go. Just English person chat. Last account. Hold on, hold on. I never watched One Piece. People have been singing its virtues. Should I be watching One Piece? Is One Piece as good as everyone says? All I've learned so far is about a rubbery man who can jump high. Is that a fair assessment of One Piece? Oh no, hold on. That was a dickhead thing to do. Dickhead. It's a dickhead thing to do, that dickhead. $3 bill of each resources. More than I'd say I need. Say 1.5 of each, I'm happy. Okay, we all like One Piece, so One Piece is something I need to start watching. Okay. Mason, we've got to arrange a rock meetup. You know what's happening here, don't you? I mean, it won't be that exciting. Oh, it could be. I met a few people from Leicester through rock, and we've met and had plenty of drinks on occasion. It's been great. I think that there's not many London rockers, but the ones there are, sorry, UK rockers, but the ones there are seem to be quite cool. How many episodes? Oh, it's not one of those Sailor Moon type things, is it? One Piece episode count. Is it going to be season 46? 1,078 episodes. Are you having a small shit? Been going since 1999. Yeah, now. But it seems to have just come to, like, it's only just come to my consciousness. Everyone seems to talk about One Piece these days. There's a guy in our kingdom called One Piece. I think he likes One Piece. As long as there's alcohol, we're good. I can guarantee there'll be alcohol. Have you seen me stream? Have you seen me stream without a glass of this lovely lemonade flavored thing? I don't know if you're allowed to drink on YouTube, so it's always lemonade. It's particular lemonade, because the more lemonade I drink, the more I love you. I love you, I do. You're just like your mother. Oh. Anyway, my friends, I'm going to go and eat. This has been a very enjoyable time. Zing, I'd like to thank you as best newcomer. I will get best newcomer plaque made up for you. At the One Piece movies. I'll try the series first. It's on Netflix, I hear, which I got, so I might try it. Yes, Nang. Yes, Nang. There we go. My co-king's on the other side of the world. I've been through where he lives. But alas, I didn't know him back then. Otherwise, I'd have... Let's just see how he's doing before I head off. Otherwise, I'd have gone there, given him a big old hug. Dutch, you come right at the end. What a great stream we've had. We've solved many problems. No, not really to do with rock. Oh, there's a live action One Piece. I like some live action. I thought the Death Note live action was better than everyone said. Like with, what's his name? Green Goblin as Apple Guy. I forget names. Everyone seemed to hate it. I thought it was quite enjoyable. Before we go, let's see how Nanga's doing. Come on, Nanga. We're all behind you. Yes, Nanga. 11th. You got 17,000. So they're saying that they've got 40,000 points in their bag, so keep grinding, mate. I believe in you. I'm going to go and eat, then I'll check back and see how you're doing. Yeah, I thought it was decent as well. Anyway, it's really been enjoyable streaming for you guys. Thanks very much for coming along. I won't be that cringe guy who says subscribe, donate. I'll just say I really enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now, friends.